Hi there, Crafty Peeps. Enis here from Paper Crafting with Enis, and I'm on today with a project share of all of the goodies that I made for my old school shoebox Valentine swap. And I'm just going to go over the requirements. We did need to decorate a shoebox or a box similar to one. We needed to have a store-bought or a handmade Valentine card, 2 heart-shaped embellishments with at least 3 layers, a small trinket box with beads, cabochons, charms, or whatever you can fit inside your little boxes, a sequin mix and a sweet treat, and your choice of either a shaker and an ATC with your info on the back, or a set of 2 bows and an MDC with your info on the back. And I just wanted to remind my swap participants that the entries are due to go out. This does say February 3, but I'm giving everyone till February 4th to send them out so that your partners can get your boxes of goodies in time to use for Valentine's Day. And also with your incoming and outgoing swaps, if you wouldn't mind, please either post pictures on Instagram or do a video on YouTube or even a short or whatever, and tag me so that I can see your packages going out. And I am going to have everything that I can see listed on my community tab on my channel. So anyway, with that, let me get into what I've got going on here. This is the paper collection that I used, and it is called Dream by Stamperia. It's a beautiful shabby chic collection with pinks and teals. There's some gray in here, just really, really pretty. And I'm going to start out with my card. So here's the card that I made, and I'm using some blush cardstock as well as some rose gold layering here, and you will see rose gold used throughout some of the other projects as well. I have a die cut layered heart here and a little tag from the collection, as well as a little postage stamp from a die from Scrap Diva Designs. I added little jemmies to the embossing that was on the paper after I ran it through my Sizzix machine. I've got some stitching going around and some crinkled seam binding from the My Scrap Cabin shop on Etsy. I've got a variety of trims here, as well as some burlap tucked in behind there and the pretty stitching going. Oh, I also have some little pearls on there too. On the inside, I just stamped and embossed, "Your friendship is worth more than gold and jewels." So I think that's a really pretty card, and I hope that whoever receives my package is going to love that. And then I put together my sequin mix here. And it's kind of hard to see through the little bag there, but it's got little gold loves. It's got pink and magenta colored hearts in there. I've got peach hearts, peach and gold sequins in there. I have some of the gold shaker balls from the Happy Crafter shop. I took one of these little ice cream spoons, put a little hole in it, and hung it from the package there. And then here is a heart rosette that I made from, I believe this is a KS Craft die, and it's got 2 layers on it. And then you see I've got a little flower cluster there with the pearl trim and some more of the seam binding. So that's that. Okay, and then I decided to make a set of bows. So here are my bows. Get this out of the packaging here. And I think this is a KS Craft die. I can't remember for sure. But I also did some inking around the edges of a lot of these little projects as well. You'll probably notice I'm using some chiffon here, tied in a little bow on top of the big bow. And this is from Temu, I believe. And I've also got some more of those little pearls hanging down. And I think that's really pretty. And I've got it packaged up with one of the shaker bag toppers. Well, actually, I don't think this is a bag topper. I turned it into a bag topper. And this is a Scrap Diva Design die. And I've got little pink hearts and gold shaker balls in there. So that's really cute. Then I have my 2 heart-shaped embellishments. So we'll grab this out. And I hope you guys, my participants at least, will stick around till the very end of this video, because I have the announcement that I mentioned on our Instagram group. I'm going to tell you what that is at the end of this video. So here's one of my heart embellishments, and once again I'm using this heart die here, and I believe this is a KS Craft die. Once again, I've got some burlap behind there. I'm using some vellum here. I've got another one of the die cuts there. I've got a little piece of lace. In here we've got some little pearls glued in and some more chiffon, and then I've just got a little torn piece from the paper collection there. So that's one of my heart embellishments. And here is the other one. And this one is quite large, and this also is one of those die cuts that I had, and I actually double layered this one up. I don't actually remember why. Oh, I think because I liked, it kind of gives it like a little shadow to it. I don't know if you can tell that there. And once again, I am using some of the pearls, some of the lace trim here, a little cut apart from the paper collection, burlap, another chiffon bow there, and you probably can't see it, but I've got some stitching going around one of the hearts here, and it's actually stitched to the burlap. And then I've left some of these scraggly pieces here because I think that looks very shabby. So that's my two heart-shaped embellishments. Okay. Then I made my shaker, and this is, I can't remember if this is Scrap Diva or if this is KS Crafts, but it is a potion bottle. And I have some of the sequin mix in here that came from this bag here. Popped up the word love on some foam. You'll see here I've got some pretty rhinestones around one side. And I've added little pearls around the top there. And the chiffon bow. Very, very cute. And I've topped it off with a bag topper of the word forever. And I did use Wink Estella on the word forever. It's kind of hard to see that there with this lighting. And a little crinkled seam binding bow on there. So that's another item. Then I made an ATC card. And here's my ATC card. Once again, using some paper from the collection. I did use some chipboard here, and on the back I have my information. I have a little floral cluster here, a little key here with a bow. Now this bow actually came with this shaker die here with the potion bottle. And the key, I believe, is an Alina Cuddle die. Once again, I'm using a cut apart from the collection. It says, live every moment, laugh every day, love beyond words. And that is popped up on some chipboard there. So that's really cute. I also am tucking in an MDC card. So here it is here. And once again, I'm using that same heart die. I really love that die. It's very, very pretty. I love the lacy edge of it. You can see I added some large pearls going around. I've got another, this is actually a nesting die set. I think there's like 3 or 4 pieces with the same design. I've got a little key on here, and it's got little stones on it, and that actually came that way. Actually, this might be from the Happy Crafter shop now that I think about it. I added Wink Estella to this top heart here. Here's some more of that lace with the pearls on it tucked in. I have this die in my stash. I think it came from AliExpress. It kind of looks like a little brick wall. And it is a large die, but I cut it down just to fit on the card here. And again, I am using that Forever word die, and it also has the Wink Estella on it. We've got a little tiny charm here. It's got 2 hearts and then a little glittery crystal cube there. And on the back, I do have my information there. I'm also including this little pack of, I guess you could call these cabochons. You can add glue on the back, you can use double-sided tape, you can use anything to stick it on your projects, or even punch a hole in it and use it as a charm. And then I just wire wrapped a few little beads and hung that off there. And I have a little clip here. I think this came from probably the Dollar Tree. It says be positive, so that's cute. And then I couldn't help myself. I loaded up 3 little containers here with beads, cabochons. There's a Happy Crafter shop, like a safety pin there. I wire wrapped some. There are cabochons in here. This one has charms in it. So lots of fun crafting to be had with those. Fun, fun, fun. I also am including a pack of banners here, and these are from KS Craft. And if you want to, you can use these as bag toppers. Once again, I'm using that Alina Cuddle key there. I've got some of the seam binding, and these are both pretty much identical. I've got some of that lace with the flower tucked in, the little pearl stuck on there. I'm using the word love popped up, and I did stitch the double layering of this. I think they call this the shabby chic banner. Okay, and I added some little pearls there. So those are really cute. And the bag topper, I am using the new Scrap Diva little banner. And isn't that adorable? I just love this banner. So, so cute. Once again, you'll see I'm using that rose gold foil, some of the paper. I've got a couple of little jemmies in the middle of my little bows there. And these are on removable foam dots, so my recipient can pop those off and use them however she would like. I also made this little I think you call them pillow boxes. And it says thank you on there. I've got a little pearl. I've added one of the cutouts that came from, oh, let me see, where is it? This die here. I just added it here, put some paper on the top, added a little bow with a pearl. And there's some seam binding back there, and on the inside I have tucked in, let's see if I can get this open. I've just tucked in some wax seals that I made, and I did add to the back of the wax seals the sticky tabs on the back, so the recipient can just take that piece of paper off and stick it to an envelope or whatever project she would like. Okay, so that is that. And then I have another one of these heart embellishments here. This is the heart rosette from KS Craft with a little floral cluster on the top. Once again, tucked in some little pearl strings there and some crinkled seam binding. And then I used one of the bubble wands, and actually I know a lot of people fill these up with sequin mix. I actually left the bubbles inside. I think that's kind of fun. It'll be fun for somebody to get that. And then I made a small dangle to hang off the top there. So I think that's a really fun little goodie. And then I have this package here. And I'm just going to show you this little bag topper. The bag topper is not reusable, but this piece here can easily be taken off. And this is one of those safety pins with the loops on it. And I just took some little heart letters, and this says X Heart O. Let's see if I can get that to show well there. And I've tucked in a few little keys back here too. So my recipient can take that off and use that however she would like. And tucked inside of that bag is this little box here, and this is the KS Craft Sweetheart Shaker die set, and I turned it into a little box. And on the top, I did put a little crinkle seam binding bow with a pearl on there. I have that similar floral cluster with the little strings of pearls. It says Be Mine with the glitter rose gold paper there. The shaker that's on top has the same shaker mix as this right here. And then I added a couple of pieces of the shaker mix on the front. It says love and a little heart there. And tucked inside I have a sweet treat, which I will leave as a surprise to my recipient. I'm also including a package here, and I really love this. So I have to get these out. So we have some little stickers here, and they're kind of vintagey looking. Okay, very, very sweet. Look at that. This one reminds me of the storybooks we used to read when we were young, for those of us who are of that age. And yeah, this one here too reminds me of Dick and Jane stories. And then I included a number of these. These are ornaments, but you can use them however you want. They're actually wood pieces with vintage angels and little girls. Here's one with a little boy on it. Very, very cute. Here's an angel and another angel. Very cute. I love these. Got a whole big bag full of them. So I'll probably be passing these out to some crafty friends in some Valentine mail in the next couple of days. And then I have a few more things. I've got a sweet treat packaged up in here, as well as a couple of items I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to open this up. It just has a couple of things in it that are not handmade, but I did just put a little dangle on there, and this little zipper bag came from Temu. I got a whole bunch of these, so I'd be happy to use these up and pass them out. So anyway, that is the collection of goodies that I have made for my Old School Shoebox Valentine Swap. And for my participants, here's the deal. I had so many people sign up, but it was an odd number, and therefore I didn't have a partner. And I didn't mind not having a partner, because that's giving me an opportunity to hold a drawing specifically for my participants for my swap only. Somebody will win all of these items. And by the way, I haven't shown you my box yet, so I know you've seen a sneak peek of it before. I'm going to save that for the end. What I would like you to do is leave a comment down below or leave a comment on the Instagram chat and let me know that you would like to be in the drawing. And yeah, if you wouldn't mind emailing me your mailing address so that I can have your information. So if I want to send out any cards, any Merry Mail or anything, I will know how to get in touch with you. So that's it. That's all my goodies. And we're going to be wrapping up this Valentine swap in the next couple of weeks as the packages come in. I am so excited. I've seen so many so far, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And some people have been kind enough to send me hostess gifts, which are not required, but I very much appreciate them, and I do get excited when I see them. But I did hold off on letting everyone know that I didn't have a partner, because I don't want people to feel like they have to send me something. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up by showing you my box. So I'm just going to slide this stuff out of the way. And here is my shoebox. I'm going to shrink this down. Okay. So like I said, I know you did see a sneak peek of this before, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So this box is actually a Clinique box that I got a gift set in, I don't know, a year or so ago. And it is an absolutely beautiful box. It's nice and sturdy. I did decoupage this paper on the top. And before I decoupaged it, I did distress and ink the edges all the way around. So I think that gives it a really nice shabby look to it. You see, I am still featuring this burlap on here. I made a little bow. We have this gorgeous floral cluster with the stringed pearls sticking out. Once again, I am actually, I think this is a Scrap Diva's Heart Valentine pocket, I think it's called. This is the heart and the layering piece that go with it, but I didn't put the pocket on. And I'm using that rose gold glitter cardstock here with a piece of the paper from the collection, and I did do some inking around it. I've tucked in my last little bit of this lace that I had left over, and I'm going to show you in a minute where the rest of it went to. I did add on a chipboard piece that I got from the Dollar Tree and added some Wink of Stella to it. And yes, I think it's just really, really pretty. And the box already had a tie on it, so it looks gorgeous on here. And then I decorated the box on the sides and on the front. I didn't decorate the back with that gorgeous lace. Look at how pretty this lace is. Oh, I so want some more of this. I did haul some more in pink because this off-white or this beige is not available right now, but I definitely will be getting some more of that. So that is really, really pretty. And then I just added some very large beads to the bottom as feet to my box. So anyway, that's everything, people. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of my outgoing swap. I put the quotes there because, you know, it's kind of a weird way I'm doing this. But yeah, so be sure to get in touch with me if you are a participant to my Old School Shoebox Valentine Swap 2024, and let me know you want to be entered to win this package of goodies. So thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate you sticking around to the end. I love and appreciate all of my subbies and all the support you give me, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Everything counts and helps out with my channel. And if you are not one of my Crafty Peeps, I would love it if you would click that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you get notifications every time I post a video. And I think that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you on the next one. See you later, Crafty Peeps. Bye.